Ronald Acuna. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder, Ronald.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The second baseman, Albies.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Here comes the first pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Batting third, the shortstop,
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Roll, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Tyler Flowers is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Roll, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Phillies, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard to the right side. Albies scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Markakis. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. hold the visiting team scoreless, and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Devo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll get back in safely. And that'll bring up Gene Segura as he'll take a look at ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. The 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Strike one to start the at-bat. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
And that's the second out. Digging in, Roman Quinn. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. Hamels comes set and delivers. Ball one. Segura at third with two away. Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
At the plate, Brent Ames, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson scoops it up over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Phillies 3 and the Braves nothing. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
This one is launched. Look at this. Gone. So a solo home run by Nick Markakis. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Bravos are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Hey, you just got to tip your hat if you're on the mound. For him to have the ability to keep that pitch fair, that's a breaking ball on the inner half. How many times have we seen that one hook foul? So here's Johan Camargo.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And this is sent on the ground out to Segura at short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. McCutchen is after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Inciarte, base runner at first with 1 out. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
The pitcher, Cole Hamels, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ames is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronald Acuna. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. From the stretch, pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Quinn is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. But the Braves are able to get 1 back on the solo homer. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 3 and the Braves 1. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Didi Gregorius.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Chopped to third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Again, another foul ball. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Phillies have opened it up now. It's 4-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Jake Arrieta, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. First pitch of the at-bat. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Racing back the left fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The windup and the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Hamels will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
The left fielder,
Stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. He reached on a single in his first try. Hamels has his sign. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Behind 0-2 now. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first at bat here in the inning. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. On a line, that's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
D-Row, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Braves retired on just 4 pitches. They're down here 5-1.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. Entering the day's action, they rank in the upper echelon of teams in their league in on-base percentage and not striking out. Now, you might think those two go hand in hand, but that's not always the case. As one of their coaches told me, some teams are too patient. They get themselves in bad counts and have a hard time putting the ball in play. We want our guys to be selective but aggressive with the right pitches. We do a great job of putting the ball in play. Translation, there are a lot of tough outs in this lineup, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting, first base.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball swung on and missed.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point. Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
He's set, and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Here comes the first pitch. Brent Ames is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting.
Bullet to second base, a fine play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They lead this one, though, 5-1.